Throughout history, humans have wondered whether consciousness is limited to the physical body. Is awareness created entirely by the brain, or can consciousness travel beyond the physical world? Across cultures and spiritual traditions, people have described experiences in which awareness appears to move freely outside the body. These experiences are often called astral travel or out-of-body experiences. For those who experience them, reality suddenly becomes far larger than the physical world alone. Descriptions of astral travel appear in ancient traditions around the world. In ancient Egypt, texts describe the Ka, a spiritual body that could move between worlds. In Tibetan Buddhism, practitioners speak of the dream body, capable of traveling during deep meditation or sleep. Shamanic traditions also describe journeys into spiritual realms beyond ordinary reality. Although the language differs across cultures, the central idea remains the same. Human consciousness may not be limited to the physical body. One of the most common gateways into these experiences occurs during sleep. During dreaming, the brain enters deep theta brainwave states. In these states, awareness becomes less connected to the physical senses. Some individuals become aware inside their dreams. This state is known as lucid dreaming. In deeper cases, people report experiences that feel like leaving the body entirely.
After my awakening began, I started having experiences that felt very different from ordinary dreams. During one of these experiences, Eric and I were walking together along a path. Everything felt incredibly real. Suddenly, a spacecraft descended slowly from the sky and stopped in front of us. Inside the craft were human-like beings. They looked similar to characters you might see in science fiction. They looked towards us and simply said, "Hello." Then the spacecraft lifted and disappeared back into the sky. At the time, my understanding of extraterrestrial life was very limited. But that experience expanded my perception of reality.
Reports of encounters with human-like extraterrestrial beings appear in many cultures. Some researchers suggest that intelligent life elsewhere in the universe might evolve forms similar to humans. Others interpret these encounters as symbolic experiences occurring in altered states of consciousness. Whatever the explanation, such experiences often leave a profound impact on those who experience them.
During some of my experiences, I began to understand something important about consciousness and frequency. One night, while I was sleeping, I suddenly heard what sounded like Buddhist chanting coming through my ears. At the same time, my body became completely frozen. It felt like sleep paralysis. When fear entered my mind, the environment around me shifted. I suddenly found myself encountering what felt like a wandering spirit in another dimension. It was a frightened experience. The next night, something similar happened again. The chanting began and my body became frozen. But this time, I decided to try something different. Instead of feeling fear, I focused on love. I imagined someone I deeply care about. Immediately, the environment around me transformed. A beautiful golden light appeared. In front of me, I saw a couple kissing. The energy felt warm and peaceful. The paralysis dissolved naturally, and I woke up feeling surrounded by what I can only describe as angelic energy. In that moment, I realized something profound. When our frequency changes, what we experience also changes.
Experiences like this suggest an intriguing possibility. In altered states of consciousness, emotional frequencies may influence perception. Fear may generate darker imagery. Love may create experiences of light and harmony. In everyday life, these changes may appear slowly, but in deeper states of awareness, the transformation can occur instantly.
In another astral experience, something very unusual happened. It felt as if someone pushed me into a deep well. I kept falling. When I arrived somewhere, the environment looked almost like a comic book universe. Standing nearby was a green being that reminded me of the character Shrek. At the time, I had no idea what it meant. Later, I learned that this being was described as a member of the Galactic Federation, known as Tradet. According to some accounts, this being has the ability to open portals between dimensions, including the third and sixth dimensions.
Many spiritual traditions describe the astral world as a layer of reality that exists between the physical world and higher spiritual dimensions. Within these realms, consciousness appears to move more freely. People who report visiting these spaces often describe landscapes, cities, or encounters with other beings. Others experience symbolic or energetic environments. Although science has not yet explained these phenomena, reports of such experiences have existed for thousands of years.
If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Take a slow deep breath. Allow your body to relax completely. Imagine your awareness becoming lighter, as if your consciousness is gently expanding beyond your physical body. There is no need to force anything. Simply allow your awareness to expand. Take one more deep breath. And when you are ready, gently return your awareness to your body.
For thousands of years, humanity has looked into the stars and wondered what lies beyond our world. But perhaps the greatest mystery is not only in the cosmos, perhaps it lies within consciousness itself, and perhaps the journey into astral worlds is simply another doorway into the vast potential of human awareness.